Hello my peeps, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Connie C. Walcott, and of course I'm here with another recorded video. Now if you're new to my channel, I am currently living and teaching in the Middle East in a country by the name of Kuwait, and of course I am teaching here, and I've been here for the past 3 years. And in this video, I will be answering some of your top questions that I've been getting lately. I'll be speaking on cost of living, I'll be speaking on racism, religion, dress, rules, all of that stuff. So if you want to hear what my experience has been when it comes on to those topics, then you need to stay tuned and remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. So let's get into it, and I'm going to be talking about the easiest topics first. So let's start with cost of living. Now, you all know that Kuwait has one of the highest currency in the world, right? It's an oil country, so y'all know that the currency is really high, right? And you can go ahead and calculate how many Kuwaiti dinar, 1 Kuwaiti dinar to Jamaican dollars or US dollars, however you want to convert it, right? But based on my experience, it's very affordable, especially when it comes on to food. Now, let me just say this. I don't pay rent because my school provides housing. I don't pay for transportation to go to work on a daily basis. I don't pay utility bills, right? And so I don't have those things to worry about. And based on the school, they might also provide for you health insurance. The first school that I was at provided health insurance. This school does not provide health insurance. So it all depends on the school where health insurance is concerned. I don't own a car, so I don't buy gas. I take the cab, right? So I'm only going to be speaking about things that I can relate to. Now, in terms of food, as I said before, food is very affordable. You can get fruits and vegetables very cheap. Now, if you are on the healthier side and maybe you want organic products and vegan products, it might cost a little bit more. I try to create a balance, so I do buy organic products and I do buy vegan products at times, and so it all depends, but food is very affordable. No, I normally cook and bring my lunch to work. I normally cook and bring my lunch to work. So when in terms of food, I don't spend that much on food. In terms of transportation, as I said, I take the cab, and I mostly take the cab on the weekends because I walk to work, and most schools provide transportation from your housing to school. So on the weekends, maybe if I'm going grocery shopping or I'm going to the salon or if I'm going out, then transportation is affordable as well. If you take a cab, if you take a taxi, then you'll pay somewhere between 1.5 Kuwaiti dinars to maybe 3.5 Kuwaiti dinars. It depends on the distance. If you're going far away, if you're going outside of your community, it might cost you like 6 KD to go and come. But guess what? If you take the public transportation, if you take the bus, it's going to be even way cheaper than that. I've been on the bus once and I didn't pay anything basically. So it's very cheap, and persons that I've spoken to have paid like some fills, like 250 fills to travel on the bus. Right now, I don't take the bus because the bus, I don't really know how to navigate the bus system. And the one time I took the bus, I didn't really like it because it took me forever to get to my destination, so I prefer to take a cab. But whether you take the taxi or you take the bus, it's quite affordable. Now, in terms of health, if you go to the private hospital, it's going to be costly. It's like 30 kd for a consultation, and then if you have to do a test or anything, it's gonna be way expensive. And as I stated before, most schools provide health insurance. Now you can go to the public clinics and you will get very good care at the public clinics, and you'll pay little or nothing to see the doctor at the public hospitals or clinics. Medication is free, right? I go to the clinic all the time because I pay little or nothing and medication is free, and you will get good care at the clinics. But if you feel as though you want to go and see a specialist or you want to go to a private hospital, then you have to be prepared to pay your money. All right. So yeah, that's basically what cost of living is like. I don't really shop for clothing in Kuwait because it can be a little bit expensive, but when they're having sales, right, you can definitely shop. So in terms of cost of living, that's it overall. Transportation, food, health. For recreation, it's cheap because you can go watch a movie cheap. You can go to other places such as parks for free and stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty affordable here. I can say, based on my experience, cost of living is not that high, and you don't pay tax in Kuwait. It's a tax-free country, so that's definitely a plus. Now, the next thing I want to touch on is religion. Now, we all know that, what is that sound? So Kuwait is a Muslim country, as we all know, and you can go ahead and read about the beliefs of Muslims. But Kuwait is one of those Muslim countries who is a little bit more accepting of other religions. And so you will definitely find churches here if you are a Christian, and you will find people with similar beliefs that you can worship with. Now, there are some rules when it comes on to that, right? So for example, you can't really be out on the road evangelizing and stuff like that, and churches have to be registered with the government based on my knowledge. I don't have all the facts. Being a Christian here in the Middle East, here in Kuwait, is not a problem for me. Of course, their law is highly influenced by their religion, right? And so a lot of their practices and rules are influenced by their religion. Now, it's simple, guys. Respect the laws of the land. So the rules here don't bother me one bit. I don't have a problem. I come here, I respect the country, I respect Muslims, and I just follow the rules and stay out of trouble. It's as simple as that. Respect the laws of the land. So for example, when it's Ramadan and we're not supposed to be seen eating or drinking in public, it doesn't bother me. I mean, I use it as an opportunity to fast as well, right? So it's very important that wherever you go, you respect the laws of the land and stay out of trouble. Now, in terms of dress, you might have heard me say this multiple times. You are not forced to wear the Muslim dress, the habaya and the hijab or the dishdasha or the niqab. You're not forced to wear any of that. You can dress regularly, but dress modestly. So try to cover up yourself and just look presentable whenever you step outside of your apartment, and you're good. Now, the last thing I want to touch on in this video is racism. And this is a question that I've been getting a lot lately, because a lot of persons want to know if there is racism really before they leave their home and move their family to another country. Now, let me just say this. Racism sometimes is not so much about the place, but about the people, and that's just my personal opinion, so please don't come at me. Sometimes it's about the people. Sometimes being racist is the choice of a person, right? Based on my experience here in Kuwait, I have not experienced racism personally. You know, you see some little things and people might do some little things here and there that might make you wonder, is it because I am black? But I would say it's not something that you should worry about, because it doesn't matter where you go. As I say, you will find people who might be racist. So yeah, I haven't had any experience of racism per se, but I would conclude that racism is everywhere, right? Yeah. So that's it, guys. I hope I answered those questions properly, and I'll see you all soon. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye.